lastly, when it comes to embracing the unlocking the secret to good solitude, finding that stillness, it's about embracing the season that you are in. We're not always going to be in grind mode. We're not always going to be in busy mode. And yet, we can feel like we should be busy all the time. We could feel like we should be grinding all the time. That is actually against the laws of nature. It's starting to get chilly here in Las Vegas, and the coyotes and and the squirrels, because I live in the city. All these different folks were just hanging out. And they're like, you know what? It's getting a little nippy outside. Maybe I should go find that cave. Maybe I should wrap up getting these nuts because the nuts are about to run out, and I need to get myself together. Maybe I should go and pair up. Right, as the kids say, it's cuffing season. Let me go and get snuggled up right here with another squirrel over here and get ready for the winter because it does get cold here in Las Vegas. What season are you actually in? This year is almost up. Here in America, Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and then the holidays seem to go really fast. So we're like 6 weeks away. I'm going to repeat that. We're 7 weeks away from 2025. It's here. It's here, my guy. It's here, my gal. It's whoever you are, it's here. So whatever you're going to do, you need to put that strategy into place. With this year, it's all been about internal and behind the scenes growth for me. There's a lot of personal changes. You can tell that my office is different. So a lot of personal changes with me. My kids are getting older. My eldest just started going to middle school. Blew my mind because, of course, I remember when he was born. It's such a crazy journey, as you know, if you're the guardian and/or have watched kids grow up. I've been doing a plethora of ghostwriting. If you're interested in my ghostwriting services, feel free to hit me up. Been doing a bunch of that. I've been in demand to help other people shine. While I'm helping other people shine, because I'm used to being on the stage, so while I'm helping other people shine, I'm able to have my own solitude, do my own reflection, build my own base, and think about how I'm going to serve y'all better when I'm on the keynote stage again, which I will be soon. But well, I'll give y'all a heads up when I am. My whole point is that this is that season. This year, and I confidently say because the year's almost over, for me has been about behind the scenes movement. Nothing sneaky, just I haven't been in the spotlight. I've been getting paid well, making strategic decisions, and building up my business, helping other people behind the scenes. That's what this year has been about. So me pushing to do, let's say, 5 episodes of the show and ramping it up, doing an episode a day, or me saying, yeah, I'm going to do a whole bunch of keynotes, da da da. It doesn't match the season. The quiet and the reflectiveness and the support, and I have a wonderful therapist and all these things, that's allowed me to be even stronger. I'm already looking at 2025. I'm literally making plans for 2025 right now, maybe further. That only came from me embracing this season. What season are you in? 5 years ago in 2019, I was entrepreneur in residence in 2 different organizations at once. I was traveling back and forth from here in Las Vegas back to Toledo, Ohio, to be the entrepreneur in residence at the Toledo Lucas Library Consortium. I forget what it's called, network, one of the biggest in the country. Shout out to them. Shout out to you, Jason, as well as Linda. I miss y'all. And I'm doing keynotes once a week. But my family had already moved here because we were in the Ohio area. My family already moved here, flying back and forth. That was the season at the time. That was the season. Passport on pivot. Spending time with my kids and then hopping on a plane. Dropping them off at school and hopping on a plane. This year has been pretty much the opposite of that. I spent so much time with my kids, so much time alone, so much time in quiet and solitude and reflection and reading all these amazing badass books. That's the flavor. So it'll be a travesty for me not to embrace that. What season are you in? Is it the season for you to be alone? Is it the season for you to be quiet? If it's a season for you to be loud, for you to be outside, for you to be traveling, for you to be super productive and have all this outward motion, fine, embrace that. But you have to be real about yourself and real to yourself and say, okay, what season am I actually in? How can I make the biggest impact? My biggest impact this year is you. How am I supporting you? In 2019, my biggest impact was how many stages am I getting on? How can I tighten up my keynotes? How can I sell books and build and write new books so that they're supportive of the journey that I'm on? How can I build my coaching practice? Because obviously it's 5 years ago, it was a lot smaller. That was energy at the time. Energy this year, it's in the background. And the more I embrace that this year, the more powerful the results. I can feel the results. Not sound like an infomercial, but I can feel the results. But that comes from embracing the season that I'm in. What season are you in? You can jump into the comments and let me know. Because once you find out, again, kind of like the we talked about in the first portion of this conversation, as far as knowing what restores you, knowing what season you're in is just as powerful. The amazing book, Stillness is Key by Ryan Holiday. Hope you're doing well. The link that I gave actually is to the best of, which includes, I think, Ego is Enemy, and always forget the third one, but amazing book series. This probably is my personal favorite. It's in the title, and it's a bestseller for a reason. He talks about all these different historical things. If you know Ryan Holiday's work, my personal favorite book of his is The Daily Stoic. So he goes way back. It's not history like in the 1970s. It's like no, he's talking BC. All these different moments with people who found success, internal or external. A lot of people you probably haven't heard of. Bring it all the way back to today. I think the book came out like 10 years ago. So bring it all the way back to say 2014 with modern people at that time and how them pausing actually built up a victory for them internally or externally. A great follow up from this. And of course, why leaders need to pause is a short clip based on one of my live shows. It's only like 10 and 15 minutes long, but talks about why we need to pause. And man, I can't argue for it anymore. What season are you in? How are you embracing it? I love to hear in the comments. Thank you for joining me today. Even in the replay, go ahead and jump in the comments. Let us know how you're showing up in your particular season. Again, my name is Damon Brown. You're watching Bring Your Worth TV. Most, if not all, Wednesdays live at 1:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Vegas time. Remember, you can always bring your worth. You can always build from now. Take care of yourselves and others.